Hello, it's NY Hunter, and today I plan to do a combo review with you. Why? Because these two are related, and I got them at the same time. Here they are, Slingshot and Air Raid, the Aerialbots. Sadly, as you may or may not know, Amazon canceled a ton of orders for Silverbolt, and mine was included. So I do not have Silverbolt. I took my order to Entertainment Earth, and I do hope that he will come out there reliably when the time comes. But in any case, like I said, it's Slingshot and Air Raid, and on the back, this is what they look like. Really sweet, if you ask me. There are some things that I don't like about them, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But, yep. But here they are, as far as their boxes go. And now let's take a look at the figures. Let's go that way. All right, and now here we have Slingshot here, and here we have Air Raid. Some people are going to be a little irked by this because I'm going to start from the jet mode, but it's because the jet modes look great in this way. There are some complaints, like I said, but robot mode is for both of them is where I have a few more complaints. So I thought I'd start here and let you take a look at these guys. All right, so let's start with Slingshot. I have missed Slingshot for so long because, you know, in Combiner Wars times, he was not a character that was made. They replaced him with a helicopter. I forgot his name, Alpha Bravo, I think, or something like that. But anyway, I always firmly believed in this jet team, there should be no helicopters, and that pissed me off so much. But yeah, now that Slingshot is back, the Harrier mode like this is just so cool. They have some unique things as far as now his guns can be stored underneath. So it's a little bit loose, but it's nice that he is able to have some weapon storage. And then from the top, even though in robot mode, one of my complaints is there's no backpack anymore, but they leave this black stripe here and this black stripe here because in the original G1 figure, the tail went up like this, and the cockpit went like this, and formed a backpack, and it gives you those really G1 feels about a lever being here and here, and so I really dig that. So pretty cool. And as you can see, the bottom here is pretty clean, not much there, but doesn't need to be. Okay, so let's go to Air Raid. A couple other things with this guy. So Air Raid, oh yeah, Harrier jet, this guy, by the way. And this guy, F-15 Strike Eagle. I love that game, by the way. Anyway, he is a black F-15. And one small complaint is he is very hazy or very not shiny. I don't know what to say. But like in the original G1 figure, he was piano black, I guess I could say, really shiny. And now in this toy mode, it's like not clean, not shiny, it feels like he is not as cool. But in any case, he is a cool jet mode, as you can see, and I think you'll agree. But look at this here. From the underbelly, we have the landing gear right here. It comes out of his chest because his jet mode is so high up. In his transformation, they designed it so the feet fold up like this and creates this big platform here. And it does not look that great. In fact, it gives me the feel of Legacy Blitzwing, who I don't hate, but you gotta admit it's a little bit chunky and not that great a design in jet mode or tank mode. But in any case, this is what they did with him, and that's what we have to live with. So that's Air Raid. So once again, we've got Slingshot here, we've got Air Raid here, and really nice looking jets. Harrier, F-15. And let's put them here for one swing around, and you'll see how high Air Raid sits because his legs fold under, and it just doesn't look quite right. He doesn't hit Slingshot because he's so high, but he should be lower to the ground. In any case, all right, let's get him off this turntable and transform him. All right, and here we are again. They are off the turntable, nice and clean here. And yeah, you can see once again when I put them this way, Slingshot looks like a nice Harrier plane. Oh yeah, where's his? Oh yeah, and his he's got these fake landing gear, and then this landing gear that folds down, and he's low to the ground like you'd expect. But air raid is high, very high, because of those feet that fold up here, and it makes you need a landing gear, a front landing gear here instead of here, to hold his nose up, because it'll be top heavy if you don't. Yeah, so that's one thing that's a little bit disappointing. Who should we start with? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with Slingshot. All right, he is my favorite, and I'm glad he's back. Like I said, the guns are a little bit loose when you put them on his wings. This one's a little bit tighter, but still loose. We'll take them off. And to transform him, first thing we'll do is fold out the legs. Let's fold this open like so, and fold this open like so. And then the tail here folds this way. Am I right? Let's see. First fold this way, and then fold the feet down. These black feet here, fold them down like this, and fold these up like this. Here's one thing I don't like. This should be part of his backpack, right? Would you agree? And then this is the lever that would bring it up in the old G1, but instead they're heel spurs here, and it makes his feet really large. So here, we're going to take his wings and we're going to fold them this way. And then we're going to fold the legs out like so. So they fold out Combiner War style, actually. And then we'll fold these back up, fold these feet up, and then split them. The nice thing about Age of the Primes figures, if I can say, they all have tight joints so far. So it's really nice. From here, we finish with the legs. We're going to do the arms. The top part is here, bottom part is here. We're going to take them out like so. Oh, I see. Yeah, and then don't forget the nose is actually attached to the arm. If you pull the arm first, the nose will pop out, but I guess it's better to pull the nose out here and go like this. 2 tabs here will allow you to plug it into his back. Okay, but now, yeah, you just fold the arms down. Once again, on this side, you'll see the view where this is the top. And we're folding this down, and then unfold the arm and turn it on this mushroom peg and elbow. Same thing over here. Okay, and then put up his landing gear and spin his head. And look at that head sculpt. That is Slingshot. Really cool. Let's put his guns in play. One in here. Like I said, everything is tight, which is not bad, but it makes some things difficult, or more difficult. All right. And there he is. So what do we like about him, and what do we need to complain about? And I apologize for putting it that way, but you see that he is here, as you know, he looks like himself, which is great. But if you look around, like I said, the wings are here, and on my short of him, I said those wings should not be there, but I was wrong. They are supposed to be there. It is the tail that is not supposed to be here. It is supposed to fold up and be part of this backpack. And now he only has half a backpack. It's only the cockpit here, which to me looks really wonky. I still like him because he's Slingshot, and I just love that character, and I love his head sculpt. He's like 100% pilot, but just really awesome. But like I said, there's some of those complaints there. But let's see. Let's go to this guy. And in robot mode, let's see. With this guy, you fold his tail up first. And then fold these up. Okay. And then fold, let's see, we could fold this landing gear up right now too. And like I said, they designed him with his legs that split apart, and then this makes a big chunky bottom end, which is not cool, this big chunky bottom. And so we'll unfold those, and with that, unfold his feet. So that, like I said, will be the front of his legs. And then here is Combiner Wars style again, just for the back. Fold these down like so. And then attach these together like so. Give them some ankle tilt. And then if you didn't see, I gave him some too. And then that's the legs. Not all that bad. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot to take off the guns. Over here too, they're a bit tighter, so they won't move around as much as slingshots. Okay, but here it's just, the hands are just right there. Let's fold the wings up a little bit first. And then we'll unpeg from here his arms and unfold the hands. So kind of lazy design, but we've seen it before, so it's nothing new. And then this cockpit part folds down like so. First this, and then this, like so, and then put that up. There's tabs here too that will attach to here. So just get those there, and then the cockpit also put that back here. Okay, and then the head, spin that around. So the common theme is so far the heads stay where they are. And he is a little more reminiscent of the G1 days because of the wings. Uh-oh, baby is waking. All right, I'm back. I don't know if you heard before, but we had a little break because my baby girl was crying. But anyway, I'm back now. And like I said, Air Raid's here. He is a little more like what I'd expect because the wings are here instead of the tail, but the wings are here. It makes it look more like he's got that backpack, which I expect from the G1 days. And then he's got 2 guns. I believe the original G1s had only 1 gun each. And as you saw, they store under the wings. His legs don't look as big. I guess because of the smaller tail fins here. But yeah, that jet mode, man, I still want to complain about that because it makes him look like a really tall jet, and it's not quite right. And then of course Slingshot is missing part of his backpack. Let's get them on the turntable and we'll see a final look. Okay, all right, we're back again. We get a first look at their backs. Not the prettiest of backs, but who looks at the back all the time anyway? And then from the front, they do look to me like they should. Yep, Slingshot and Air Raid look really good. Like I said, I'm missing something here. I'm missing something, and I can't stop repeating it because I know something should be there, and I just don't see it. But they look good. I'm waiting. I'm hoping that Fireflight and Skydive will come out soon, and I'm really hoping I won't have any more problems getting Silverbolt either. Superion is one of my favorite combiners next to Menasor, and we have Menasor already. So come on, Hasbro, let's see what your Superion is going to be like. All right, so come over here. All right, so now we've got these two here once again, Slingshot and and Air Raid, not Fireflight. Fireflight's F4, by the way, I believe, and Skydive is F16, I think. And of course, Silverbolt's a Concorde. I love jets. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the team together. In any case, I really think that they could have made these a little better, but I'm not super disappointed. But I am excited to see what Superion looks like and the other parts of the team as well. Even though Silverbolt's supposed to have a big, chunky back in jet mode that becomes, extra pieces, I want to see it. I'm not going to say it's bad yet. Yeah, I want to see it for myself. And I hope you do too. So let me know if you guys picked these up. And once again, this was a dual review, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please thumbs up, please subscribe, please check out my Patreon and read the announcements in the description. It's a lot going on there, and a lot of people I thank. So yeah, just really happy to bring these guys to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. All right, leave comments, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye-bye. By the way, we are not sponsored by Planet Toys Utah, but Johnny Utah, as we lovingly call him, is the owner of a store called Planet Toys Utah. We'd like you to know about it. And if you would like, purchase from there. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. PlanetToysUtah.com